The secrets of the 600 years, 8,000 miles can be traced. Tunpu is located around Yunfeng Town in Anshan City today. According to legend, more than 600 years ago, Zhu Yuanzhang sent troops to station here. Tunpu culture dates back to the Ming Dynasty. It originated from Zhu Yuanzhang's army expedition to the south and subsequent adjustment of the north to fill the south. In this village, a hermit life like the next generation has emerged. Everything seemed to be settled in this quaint Tunpu. Dixi mask is the soul of Dixi, and the Dixi mask called the face by locals. It takes craftsman sculptures to shape. Today, the craftsmen have also chosen a simpler and more convenient electric saw instead of the troublesome hacksaw in the past. After sawing the wood, pick the good pile and divide it into two. Peel the bark outside. Craftsmen often use local aspens for carving. Compared with other woods, aspens are light and fine in wood, and they are not easy to crack. They are loved by craftsmen. Sometimes, in a few cases, camphor wood is used as a material for carving. Cut the wood roughly into semicircular shape and place it on the carving stand. The convex surface is on the top and the cross-section is on the bottom. There is no fixed model for each mask. All rely on the understanding of the characters generated in the minds of the craftsmen. In rough carving, the wood embroidery is divided into two parts from the center point into two parts. The upper part is the crown, and the lower part is the face. Do different punching and digging according to different carved characters. Sculpting starts with the eyes after positioning. Locate the eyes from the bridge of the nose. Then sculpt the eyes, nose bridge, and mouth. Each sculpting master has a very different approach. At the point of production, the starting point will be different. Numerous tools are in the hands of the craftsman, and each one can be used to the maximum. When the rough carving is over, in the eyes of the craftsman, all the plans for this mask have been made, and we can also see the prototype from the rough embroidery. From the opening of the eyes to the excavation of the wide space of the eyes, to the creation of the protrusions of the eyes, the skill of the craftsman made them travel. Turn to the crown and turn it into a small chisel. The amount and size of the plan test the craftsman's skill level. Finally, sandpaper is applied for sanding, and then to fine carving. The unique craftsmanship shows the craftsman's powerful control over materials and tools. Such is the carving of dragon scales. As an indispensable part in the carving of the theater, the fineness and aesthetics of the dragon scales show the craftsmanship.
了。
这个面积啊，它主要的是分为两个大的部位，它是从脸部和头盔两个部位组成。脸部主要代表的是我们历史人物的这种形象，每个人物的表情。头盔部位呢，它主要是起装饰作用。装饰作用呢，它上面的主要的主题是以龙凤为主题，有花、有鸟、有动物。有动物的是那种呢，比如相比有些人物，它是一种形树，它是大鹏形装饰啊，像岳飞，它也是大鹏形装饰。像姚路啦，它是白虎形装饰，所以它叫做白虎。但是它整体的啦，就是以龙凤为主题的这样一个装饰部位。这个底细面积啊，它在从搓胚到一件成品的技术，它基本上有10多道的工序，然后起龙鳞，或按镜片，这些只是其中的一个小程序。所以我们这一面积是非常耗时、耗精力的。现在这个随着市场这种经济的这种发展，这种传统文化也受到很大的这种冲击，因为慢慢的这种民间的这种手艺，它也能不适应了市场的这种发展，人们为了取得更多的经济利益，已经寻求了其他的谋求生存方式，所以现在这种手工的这种传承啊，是越来越少，越来越困难。
In the final stage of carving, the artisan carved the eyes and nose of the dragon and a phoenix with a round chisel. Which is the finishing touch. Then try the helmet on to see if additional adjustments are needed. There are usually some unwritten rules in the coloring of the masks. In the past, traditional pigments were usually used for coloring, but now more acrylic pigments are used. There is nothing particular about where to start. Color is divided into blocks. Different colors are used according to the characters. Each character has a fixed and consistent color choice, such as bright colors such as red, black, and green. Various colors should be covered layer by layer to achieve balance. After a mask is formally colored, it is varnished to ensure that the mask should not be damaged for longer. The final process of a mask is the assembly. The ear fins that have been prepared for carving are added to the mask, and a mask is completed. And in detail, not only masks, but also sincerity for one's culture and life. Gowns, ties, ribbons, and flags covering the face with a long tube of blue yarn, and a mask on top of his forehead. Mortals have become various gods and generals. For many years, the gods and warriors in the hearts of Tunpu people must be given this mask. Seemingly old houses in the middle of the village under the mountains, the quaint opera booths. The Tunpu people show these historical settlements without reservation. Bluestone paves the road, with flowing water as the source and the green leaves as the shade. It's self-sufficient. They live here in this way. Everything is quiet and comfortable. Everything is simple and innocent. Everything has a long history.